What's going on, kids? I'm Sean from Start to Finish Gaming, and welcome back to episode 12 here on ARK Survival Evolved. Guys, in the last episode, we went to take on our second cave, but we ended up taming a whole bunch of creatures. If you guys haven't checked out that video, in the right-hand corner right about now is a link sending you on over there, so definitely check out that video, then come on back to this one. But today, guys, we are going to be taking on not only our second cave, but hopefully also our third. I want to get the artifact of the clever, and I also want to get the artifact of the massive, so we are done with that prerequisite to get ourselves ready for the Broodmother fight. But first things first, we're over here near the redwoods. I actually want to put down, I actually have a wooden tree platform ready to go, and I also have some tree sap taps because I want to start getting some sap production going. It is going to help us in the long run with kibble. It also helps us with veggie cakes, helps out with a few different things. So we're actually going to head over to this tree first and get this started. Hopefully, I've already looked in the area. There's no thylas. Who knows, maybe one spawned in right now, so that would be kind of funny and bad at the same time, but very simply, just going to place this on down. Hopefully we're going to be okay. And we just have to basically place all four all the way around. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect. Now, just so you guys know, too, make sure you go around and access the inventory of each one, too. If you don't access the inventory, it won't actually begin sap production. So just go around, just basically press Y, go into the inventory, and it should automatically start to give you sap and everything like that. Now, I think it's going to take some time. I think it's basically like 1 sap every, I could be totally wrong with this, but maybe every 10 minutes, something like that. And that's the idea. We're going to put down 4, so we get 4 times the amount in that time, basically, and it's going to be able to hold a decent amount for us. So really, really excited for this. Definitely much needed to get done. But anyways, we're going to head on over here. This is right where the artifact of the clever is. And that was another reason why I kind of wanted to put it right there. It's kind of out in the open. It's nice and easy to see. Anytime that we're coming down the river here, we'll be able to see it no problem. I do see a yellow drop over here, so you know what? We're going to take care of that first. Then we're going to head into the artifact of the clever. Let's take a look at this loot drop and see what we have, though. Alright, we are right here at that yellow drop. It's kind of in an awkward spot, though, so we might actually have a bit of an issue trying to grab this here, actually. Let's see if the problem is I'm going to kind of do that. So, you know what we'll do? We'll do this. We'll kind of drop down here, jump onto the loot drop, have this guy kind of following us. So when this basically goes... Actually, I can keep the lamppost in there, and maybe I can kind of just get back on the Argent. Perfect. Okay, sounds good. We'll kind of just leave that there. It's something okay. I mean, 51 ghillie chest piece is fine. I'm really looking to stay away from ghillie at this point, just because it's a little bit hard to repair and stuff. I basically have to either search all the rivers for Hesperornises, or I have to head up to the... snow biome, basically, for some penguins, so it's not really ideal. I have been meaning to do kind of a loot drop run. I think we'll probably end up doing that in the coming episodes. But anyways, we're going to basically land on over here. What level are you? We are in the market for a Theri at some point. 25, no. Okay, but this is the first cave here. This is going to be the artifact of the clever. Let me kind of pull up the map just so you guys can see exactly where we are. Roughly, let's get the GPS out too. 41, 46, roughly. But there's a few things to kind of get us started that I'm actually going to do. First things first, I'm going to get rid of this Theri. It's going to probably get in the way at some point, so I'd rather just take care of it now and get this out of the way. Ooh, I just heard a monkey. Ooh. What level are you, buddy? There's 2 of them, actually. Alright, there's one here. Ooh, 115. And it does have a mate boost. There's one over there. I just saw... Yeah, 5. Where did that 115 go? I thought I also saw an orange one, too. What level are you, buddy? 90, not bad. Uh-oh. Where'd he go? Well, there went my chance for a meso. I don't actually know where it ended up going. But anyways, we're going to get started here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's a Oviraptor. We should be okay. Let's see. I want to get Chris out here because I think we'll be okay with that. Finally, I do want to get out a simple bed, and I also want to get out a foundation. Besides that, let's get a little bit of this. Let's also give... We're going to give Chris a little bit of food, so he should be okay. And we're looking pretty good. So this is one of the caves that you are introduced to, the Onyx. The Onyx is a bat that will end up giving you rabies sometimes. So we're going to put a bet, just in case. Because nobody likes rabies, and I don't want to end up losing my stuff, basically. So we'll put that down. Worst case scenario, we get rabies. We quickly come back out here. We'll probably end up dying. It is what it is. And yeah, we'll kind of go from there. But... it's a little bit easier, a little bit of precaution versus basically having to start all the way back at base. So at least we have just a place to wake on up, just in case. But anyways, let's get started here. I'm kind of looking through, just seeing if there's anything else I need to bring into this cave. I'm going to bring a total of 4 torches. We should be okay. We are out of water, but I think we're okay. I think we'll be fine. Alright, but like I said, we got Chris here. Let's kind of load up Chris with a little bit of meat. I am going to put a torch also on Chris. It seemed like you guys prefer the torches versus doing gamma, and honestly, I prefer to. So that's kind of what we're going to do here. Is there anything else that I need? I don't think so. I do have the otter. Yeah, we should be all good. Let's kind of head into this cave and get started here. By the way, guys... if you guys find yourself enjoying this one, make sure to smash that like button for me. It really, really helps out the channel. And on top of that, too, if you're brand new to the channel or you've been already enjoying my content, but you just haven't hit that subscribe button yet, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. It really, really helps me out. And I just heard that Mesopithecus. Where did he go? While I was doing my little thing, I heard that Mesopithecus. We're going to put him on stop. We're also going to put him on neutral, just in case. But I did hear the Meso. It was, like, right by us, because it kind of, like, freaked out. Maybe not the Meso, but a Meso. I don't know. He's somewhere out here. I don't know. Alright, anyways, we're gonna go into the cave now. Let's get started here. This shouldn't be too bad, honestly. I think we'll be okay. The first cave went okay. It didn't go great. We did end up having our armor break and everything because we brought Gilly. And yet again, we're bringing Gilly. But we should be okay. I think we'll be fine. Obviously, Arthropleura are going to be a big issue in here. Speaking of which... let's make sure we're loaded up. And I see our first Onyx already. Oh, wonderful. Okay, let's get started with the cave. Oh my gosh. Already starting out with an Onyx. This is just wonderful. Alright, let's see if we'll get rabies right away or not. Here we go. At least we're this close to the entrance that if we do actually get rabies, it's nice and quick. We can just leave. Alright, first Onyx down. Second Onyx is still... yeah, now it's down. Okay, sweet. Okay, we got through the first part. Looks like a couple snakes in the next part of this, so that's not too bad. Could be worse. Could be Arthropleura. Oh, there is a dung beetle in here. Ooh, okay. I don't know if it's a high-level one. Maybe we'll wait for Chris to poop a little bit, and then, try to get this dung beetle. What level is it? 20. Nah. Nah, I'd prefer to get a higher level one, and I know it honestly doesn't matter, getting high level ones and whatnot, but, I don't know, just a personal preference thing. Anyways, though, we're going to kind of slowly continue into the cave. This way, there's just an explorer node. I think this is pretty much a dead end. No, it's not. Alright, good talk. Well, we're going to get this explorer node. We're already here. Looks like we got a scorpion coming up on us. 2 scorpions. Sounds like a titanoboa in the wall. Or 2. Oh, there he is. Okay. that's a 135 Scorpion. Not too shabby. Alright, got a spider coming out of the wall. What I'm actually... Oh, God, Onyx. Oh, God, 2 Onyx. We are still relatively close to the entrance. Ooh, 3 Onyx. Alright. 2 out of 3. And this one's about to die. There we go. Sweet. Okay, so still no rabies. I'm going to go back up this path for a second, because I just want to make sure that we're looking at every single corridor and everything like that. Because I know we just kind of did a split here. Okay, yeah, so we're good. We're back at the beginning. Okay. Sounds good. Let's just run up this path just to make sure. But yeah, this should all connect and everything. It does. Okay. Just want to make sure. Because there is one point that there's like 3 or 4 different ways to go and everything. So we'll see. Okay. Alright, let's slowly work into the next area here. We're looking pretty good so far. Not too many issues right now. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really remember the Artifact of the Clever too much. The Artifact of the Hunter was the last cave. Oh, actually, I know this cave. Oh, yeah, it's right there. Okay. Oh, this is an easy one. Okay, sweet. Okay, this one's not too bad. This room's gonna be a bit of a pain, but... because there's just so many things going on in this room. But we should be totally fine. Okay, Arthropleur. Whew. I was dropping stuff in the inventory, and all of a sudden I heard, I'm like, oh crap. Alright, so they shouldn't be able to get up here. They should be totally okay. Oh, God. Alright, cool. Nice and easy. Looks like Chris has a level, so let's actually do this. I'm gonna give him melee. Let's just go melee at this point. But anyways, this cave's relatively easy, honestly. It's a very, very small cave, but it's pretty intense for the little bit that you're in this cave for. Let's see. Looks like everything's kind of in the water over there. Unless we got snakes coming out of the ceiling, which that's what it sounds like, but... there is an Arthropleur, so let's take care of that. And to my right is the artifact, but I kind of want to clear out a few things before we continue here. Oh, God. It's going to be... There we go. Alright, come on. Oh, God, there's the second one. Arthropleur. Oh my gosh. Come on, before the spit. Before the spit. Ah, God. And just like that. One spit, our armor's done. Oh my gosh, that is horrible. Oh. Alright, now we gotta be careful, because that spit's gonna really do some damage to us. Let's kind of get this loaded. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, man. Where are you? Got both ready. There you are. Yeah, that took, yeah, that went from 150 to 120. That took 30 damage. Wow, okay. That could have been a lot worse, too. Alright, do I actually want to bother... You know what, I don't even want to bother exploring much more of this. I kind of just want to get the artifact and get out, honestly. Yeah, that's the one bad thing about Gilly. It breaks really, really easily, and it's going to be impossible to kind of fix it. But it is what it is. For right now, I think we're okay. I don't think there's really anything here that's gonna hurt us or anything. Oh, speaking of which. Oh my gosh. You could definitely do a little bit of exploring and stuff in this cave. It's not too bad, honestly. It's just, it's a small cave, but it's a little intense. Gonna be honest. But let's grab the artifact and let's get the heck out of here. That's Artifact of the Clever, guys. Overall, not too bad. Short little cave. Pretty intense, though, honestly, as you guys could see. So I'm going to work myself out of here, and then we're going to go and get ourselves the Artifact of the Massive, which is probably the toughest out of the three. And that is because we have to head over to the lava cave. Oh my god, this cave is insane. I love the cave. Love the lava cave. But there are certain parts that scare me. Let's put it that way. So I'll see you guys over there, and we'll get started. Alright guys, welcome to the lava cave. Just to show you guys on the map exactly where we are. This is where we are. We're in the bottom right hand corner, kind of near Herbivore Island. If you guys don't know, that island all the way up there is Herbivore Island. This is the last artifact needed for the Broodmother fight, so really, really excited about this. Let's kind of throw everything inside of the Argent. Besides the artifact, can't go in the Argent, but it can go in the Otter, so we'll kind of put that in Whiskers here. Whiskers actually needs a little bit of food. Oh, God. Okay, let's do this. If you guys don't know, otters will only eat fish. They actually won't eat anything else. So we have a little bit of fish meat here. That should be okay. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. I don't think it actually... Let's see. Yeah, it should be cool. Alright, perfect. Let's get loaded up with a few things to go into this cave. So first things first, grappling hook. That's going to be huge for us in this cave. Oh, God. Pego. Did it take anything? No, it did not. Perfect. Okay, where's the Argent? Whew. All right, let's go through again and grab the rest of our stuff. Also going to grab a few stone arrows just in case, you never know. We'll grab torches again. We'll do a total of 4. I will do the foundation and the simple bed yet again. And then finally simple ammo, and I'll take a cryo for Chris. I think we're all good at this point. Let's get a little bit of meat too for Chris, and I think we're pretty good to go. Again, not too much needed for this cave. The most unique item that we have out of the group here is in fact the grappling hooks, and I'll show you why once we get into the cave a bit. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to drop the wooden foundation here, bed again, just in case. Again, there are onyx in this cave. What's nice about this one, though, is I believe there's no Arthropleura, so no more Arthropleura, at least for the Broodmother artifacts and stuff like that, which is absolutely awesome. I think we're pretty much ready to go here, except for torch on the saber. Torch for me, throw that out. Let's kind of put neutral so the Argent's good to go. Let's kind of head over there just in case. Alright, let's get started. Last artifact needed. This is the Artifact of the Massive. What's nice is, too, not a huge load-in time spike. You will see that on the older gen consoles, but with the new Xbox Series X, it's really, like, nice and quick. I ended up stopping there for a second just because I had to scratch my head. So it wasn't really too much of a load-in spike or anything like that. But anyways, you just make your way to the bottom here, and then this is really the entrance to the cave. So this is when it gets started. This cave is interesting because one wrong step, and yeah, there's lava. So one wrong step and you're kind of screwed. So let's get started here. Should be totally okay. There's just going to be a lot of stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lure everything out, because if we do get rabies right now, we're close to the entrance. So it's really not too far. But as you guys can see, oh my god. All right, let's get started. Wow, okay, What an entrance. I also find kind of rocking back and forth, like going forward and back, you end up, I don't know, I feel like I actually damage them a lot more frequently. I don't know, that's kind of just, who knows, might not actually be true or not, but it's just something that I seem to think works. But I don't know, maybe it's just me. But anyways, let's kind of slowly move into the cave. You will find, interestingly, there are Dilophosaurs in the caves. This is the only cave that the Dilophosaurs, I think, are in. I just find it really, really funny, because they won't actually aggro you or anything. So I don't know if that's supposed to... I don't know if it's like a bug that has just always been there, because I can just walk right around them. They actually will not... They shouldn't really attack me or anything unless something else aggroes me. Which is kind of funny. Unless I bump into one, then they'll all kind of start attacking and everything. But if I actually just kind of stand and kind of walk around them, no, they won't actually attack me or anything, which is kind of funny. So I think it has to do with, up above this area is kind of like the grassland area, and I'm wondering if they just, like, magically respawn in the wrong spot. You know what I mean? So they're supposed to spawn up above, they're spawning down here, and that's kind of that. I don't know, but yeah, look at this wonderful entrance that we're about to get here. And that's a big problem when they are able to push you like that. If you kind of get overwhelmed a bit, they seem to push you, and then you kind of start floating all over the place. So take your time going through the cave, especially this cave, because there's just so much going on. And there's a lot of narrow paths, so obviously, like, it could have potentially pushed us all the way over to that side, so it's kind of crazy. But again, take it nice and slow, and you should be totally okay. And also, make sure you actually hit something if you're going to shoot a bullet. There we go. And here we go. The next wave. Alright, let's drop all this stuff. This is when you want to have chitin armor with you, honestly. And of course, we don't. Oh god, we're at 1500 health, Jesus. Okay, I might have to wait a few and kind of just get his health back up. You know what, I'm gonna do that. I'll bring you guys back in a minute once his health's fully up. I did not realize it was that low, oh my gosh. Alright, looks like we're all good to go here. Let's drop all that and kind of press on here. Now what I'm gonna do is, let's just eat that just so at least we have a little bit of food on us. I'm gonna kind of lure these bats over and everything. Hopefully everything else also kind of comes along too. But we'll see what happens here, honestly. Let's see if I can actually... Thank you, there we go. And then totally forgot. Let's also kind of get our torch going too. Alright, bats are all done. Nice and good. Relatively easy. Let's see if we can get rid of these guys now. I don't want to touch the Dilophosaurs, but if I can get rid of the scorpions and just have them attack me all at once here, should be pretty good. But yeah, I think what's basically happening is, like, they're not supposed to spawn down here, I don't think, the Dilophosaurs. But because we're basically going inside of an area, like, right on top of this area is, like, a really, really big, like, grassland hill area. Maybe after we get the artifacts, when we go back outside, I'll kind of show you. But I think that's kind of what's happening. And then, like, because they don't move. They don't do anything. If you don't touch them, then they don't bother you, which is kind of funny. So that's why I think it's kind of like it's a bug. Like, they're not really supposed to be in here. But that's kind of always been the thing. Like, as long as I can remember, it's always been like that. But let's see if we can get these guys. Unfortunately, the chibi gets in the way. I think we're good there. There we go. Oh, here we go. More bats. Alright, so this next part here you're going to want to be really cautious with. Just to kind of show you, it's an S basically, so you go to the left and you go to the right, but underneath is lava. So you can actually use this to your advantage. and basically hit the scorpions. Try that again. And basically hit the scorpions. Hit the scorpions. There we go. And they should actually walk themselves right into the lava, too. So as you guys can see, the first one dropped down. And they drop down. And we don't have to worry about them. They're falling into a pit of lava, so they'll be all good to go. As you can see, the first one's dead. What I also like to do here, too, is I'm going to walk this. Do not run this part. What I'm going to do is I see an Onyx all the way over there, and I'm wondering... Okay, good. Kind of want to lure everything out as much as you can. So let's get rid of that nice and easy. Now we're going to slowly walk this, basically. As you guys can see, this gets a little intense. This part's scary, because one wrong step, and you're screwed. Oh, God. That's not good. If you hear them, like, in the walls, that's not good. Okay. That's another bad thing that can happen. Obviously, there's stuff in the walls and stuff. If they pop out when you're right there, oh, God. Okay. Just adds a little extra scariness to this one. I would say out of the three, this is definitely the toughest, just because, one, it is the longest out of the three. As you can see, we can just kind of walk right by him. And nothing happens. There is a loot. Ooh, there is loot out there. I'm not going to go for it. Because I only have so many, I only brought so many grapples and stuff. And I would have to grapple to get out there, and then grapple to get back. So I don't actually want to do that. But what I'm going to do here is, I'm going to actually lure these bats in. Are these bats going to also? No, they're not. Okay. We'll bring these guys in, because we do have to go that way. Oh, they are going to come over. Oh, wow. Didn't think they would also travel over here, but okay. Oh, it doesn't look like all of them did. It looks like the ones that are by the by the loot drop is actually staying by the loot. Alright, we got a 135 left over here. Alright. Let's get rid of them. There we go. Perfect. Okay, slowly moving on. At this point, let's see. Okay, we're good health-wise. Let's just drop everything and kind of continue. I think we're looking pretty good here. Now, I think at this point we go to the right, if I'm not mistaken? Or is this the first jump? Well, we don't go right. So I guess I'm going to shoot. I'm not going to use the... I'm not going to waste the ammo. Let's use this. There we go. And let's lure them in, and we're going to slowly but surely kind of work through this cave here. Okay. We're going to pass the dillos. There is a scorpion up there, so you know what? Let's see if I can actually get him into the lava. That would be perfect. And let's see if I can drag over... Actually, I'm going to wait, because that's not lava there, but I don't know if it can actually get over to us. Alright, I'm going to lure the Onyx over if I can... Oh, there we go. There we go. Nice and easy with the Scorpion. There is another one, but I don't know if it's going to make its way over here. So, let's see if I can get all the Onyx over here. Alright, and that worked. I have all three coming on over here. Good. All four coming on over here. Okay, sweet. Ooh, looks like 5. Jesus. Wow, there's a 150 in the group. Too bad. I kind of wish they did a TLC for the Onyx where you can actually, like... Maybe they're, like, a little bit bigger where you can, like, ride on them. Or, like, if you want to make them smaller, make them, like, a shoulder pet or something like that instead. I don't know. I feel like they need some form of a TLC, but I just kind of wish there was just more, like, use for them. I don't know. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. Have you guys tamed Onyx? I don't even know if you can tame them, to be honest. But if you can, have you guys ever used them? Wow, we got really close to that Dillo, and it still didn't do anything. But anyways, have you ever tamed an Onyx? If you have, let me know in the comments. Let me know how it goes. Like, how, is it useful? Like, what do you actually do with it, basically? But yeah. I would like to get a Scorpion at some point, but I think we'll wait till the next map. Obviously, after this, after we defeat all of the bosses, we're going to head over to Scorched Earth and kind of do it in order and everything. So I would like to wait till Scorched Earth. I think the Scorpion just makes more sense on there than here. I really want that. I really want that loot drop, but we're gonna not worry about it for right now. Looks like we have a couple of spiders. I'm gonna actually run up to go for these guys, so I can get a little bit further away from the lava. Okay, there's no other loot over there, so we're not really going to worry about that path. Sometimes up on that rock there's some loot, but it doesn't look like there is this time. There's our loot back there, but we're not going to bother with that. So you go this way. Going to pass a Dillo, it looks like. We're good. We're good health-wise. I don't really need to heal up or anything. Let's kind of work ourselves around the Dillo if we can. Wow. Anyways, let's kind of continue with this. We're just going to be fighting a lot of stuff. Oh god, yeah, they're coming out of the walls too. Alright, there we go. Alright, now here's the first interesting part. How many did I make? I made 10. Okay. Here's the first interesting part. This is the first jump that you need to make. Now, you can make it with the saber, you can make it by yourself, you can even use grapples. If you are going to do it with the saber, you kind of run this way and jump. And also, too, just make sure that you don't have anything in your inventory, because it's obviously going to affect how far you jump and whatnot. Make sure run is on, too, so you're able to kind of just run and jump, and we'll see how this goes. This is the first test. Here we go. Done. Okay. Nice and easy. Going back, you can technically jump with this. A lot of times I actually bring the baryonyx in here in previous series. Unfortunately, we don't have a Barry. But, yeah, the Barry usually is able to make the jump back. But probably I'll play it safe and use grapples. But let's continue here. What you can do is there's an explorer node up there. But then you kind of head this way towards the artifact, basically. So let's kill this guy first, then we'll go for that explorer node, because it's not like I'm really going to be coming into this cave anytime soon again, unless, well, I need to get a few more of these, basically. You need 3 to take on the, alpha Broodmother, but I'll kind of just get it out of the way right now and call it a day. There we go. Oh, God. Oh, wow, we have a Scorpion right there, too. And an Onyx. Alright, looks like we have one more Onyx. Perfect. Okay. Slowly work our way back. And now we're going to go this way and kind of loop ourselves around, which is going to bring you near the artifact. Alright, looks like we got a level up, and the saber got a level up. Perfect. Looks like we got a few more things to deal with here. Watch, this is where I'll get rabies, like right at the end here. Now this, I would say, is probably the hardest part out of the entire thing. And it's because of this jump. So you have one of 2 ways. You could either jump this. Oh. Jeez. Yeah, they'll come out of the walls too, so watch out for that. Oh, yep, speaking of which, Jesus, coming out of the ceiling. Let me do this. There's a spider over there, and what I'm actually going to do is it's going to basically come on over to me, or it's just going to fall in the lava right away, which is perfect. That's kind of my intention there. Perfect. But there are a lot of onyx that I'm going to have to deal with, so let's kind of shoot this one way back there, if I can get it. You know what, let's just use the gun. The problem is with the artifact right there, there's a chance I'm not going to be able to hit it. Speaking of which, okay, well, I was able to hit it. But let's see if that's going to lure all the other ones. It does not look like it did. Oh, boy. All right. Gonna have to manually go after each of them, I think. No, here we go. Cool. Okay, awesome. Alright, looks like there's an onyx up on the ceiling there. And then there looks like there's onyx all the way over there. So let's see what we can do here. There we go. Let's see if the other onyx will kind of head this way. They will not. Okay, that one's actually fleeing. So we're going to kind of wait here a minute. I'm going to try to pull all of these guys in. Yeah, there we go. Okay, he's on his way in now. Oh, looks like we got a couple of them. Now, what I'm doing here, I'm just going to pull every single onyx, because by the time I get over there, I don't want to have to deal with anything. I pretty much just want to get the artifact at this point and get out. So there is a totally other path that you can go up that way. I'm not going to bother going it because there's just going to be a million things there. And there's a high chance of a lot of onyx being there and a very good chance of us getting rabies. So not going to bother with that. Looks like we do have a scorpion here, interestingly. Let's get rid of him too. There we go. He should work himself into the lava. He might be able to actually get out of the lava. Yep. Okay, but he took a lot of damage, so all good. Nice and easy. Okay, so here's what you want to do. There's a couple of ways to do this. First of all, let's just put the level up on Chris here, so he's up. And then for me, I'm going to probably put it into movement speed instead. So now we are currently at 118 movement speed, which is totally fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually do this. I'm going to take the grapple. Actually, you know what I probably should do first? Kind of backtrack this a bit. Alright, so I'm going to leave Chris here. I kind of just threw out all the hide and the chitin, honestly. And what we're going to do is we're going to slowly work this way. If anything bad is here, it'll kind of pop out of the walls now, so it looks like we're good. There's one of two ways, like I said. You can either jump it with your dino, or this is when the grapples come in handy here. So let's actually put the grapples on. Just going to make this a lot easier, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot it all the way over there. And now that we're stuck, we're just going to do this. And that's it. Nice and easy. That's Artifact of the Massive. Oh my gosh, really, really long cave, honestly. But at the end of the day, it's not too bad. As long as you're prepared and everything, it's really not too bad. Now, getting back and everything, if you have the grapples, it's easy. Again, just same thing. Kind of connect yourself and then kind of fly on over. Shoot yourself on the back wall too there, just in case, because there is a bit of a lip, as you guys saw. I kind of hit that lip a little bit. You could potentially fall into the lava, basically, here. So, long story short, that's kind of it for this cave. It's not, again, not too bad. It's just one of those things that, as long as you come prepared, you're looking pretty good. Let me slowly backtrack out of this cave and everything, and then I'll meet you guys on the outside. But we're looking pretty damn good at this point, honestly. So, see you guys in a little bit. Oh, okay, we got a Megalania on the way out. That's pretty rare in here, honestly, but there we go. Nice. Oh, it looks like there's an artifact. Nah, we're not gonna go for it. We're not gonna do it. They're trying to tempt me with some loot. And God forbid if I fall into the lava or anything. Nah, but that is another spot, just so you guys know. You can get some loot up there. But I think instead of the next few episodes, we're gonna do a couple of loot runs because yes, I have moved it back to official when it comes to loot and everything, but I feel like I am getting nothing but, like, crop plots. And we need some better drops, honestly, when it comes to blueprints for saddles and stuff like that. So I think in the coming episodes, we're probably going to go on loot runs and stuff like that. Oh, another Megalania. Jesus. Didn't see him on the way in, but now all of a sudden we're getting them. There we go. Second Megalania. We'll take the toxin. I don't think the Megalania toxin is for the Broodmother. Actually, it might be. We'll have to take a look and see what the Megalania toxin's for, but that is actually for one of the bosses. I don't remember which one. I don't think it's for the Broodmother, but we'll hold on to it for the future. But again, slowly working our way out of the cave here. And actually, we're pretty much done. This is the easy part. Okay, so we can kind of just run through this and get outside of the cave. But guys, that is finally the last artifact needed for the Broodmother. First off, we started getting the artifact of the Hunter that was in the couple episodes ago. And then in this episode, we got ourselves the artifact of the Clever, and then finally the artifact of the Massive. Now, there's a few more things we need to get done before taking on the Broodmother, including certain trophies that we have to get, which is like Argentavis Talent, Titanoboa Venom, stuff like that. I'll get that in between episodes, so we're all good to go. But at the same time, we do have to go hunting for boss dinos. We do need to go loot hunting and everything to get ourselves a decent blueprint for said boss dino. So in the next few episodes, guys, we will be traveling over to other ARKs in order to get ourselves the best tames ready to go, plus also getting the best loot. So overall, guys, this might be a little bit short, and I apologize, but that's going to wrap up this episode, guys. We got all the artifacts. We're all good to go in that department, but that's going to wrap this one up. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, smash that like button. Questions, comments, leave it down below. If you're new to the channel or you've already been enjoying my content, but you just haven't hit that subscribe button yet, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. It really, really helps me out, and I'll see you guys in the next one.